What's up, everybody? It's Logan Senhauser here, Senhauser Racing Team. Sheila, the Endurance Miata. Doing some more modifications, upgrades, maintenance stuff to get to Watkins Glen, which is now 3 weeks away. Got a laundry list of stuff I need to get done. We're gonna try and knock out some of the smaller stuff today and just try and shorten the list down. Maybe do some important stuff depending on the time, but I definitely wanna I gotta mount the fire bottle back in. That's a big one. We just got it recertified. Replace the rear number panel because we got a new rear bash bar. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. Mount the new radio antenna. We're gonna mount it centrally on the trunk, just to keep it, because like we got in an accident and the radio antenna got damaged and we couldn't communicate with our driver. So we're thinking if we mount it in the center of the trunk, that'll help out with things. I'm gonna put the wheels in my car to get those mounted. Try and clean up some wiring. Like, we had to move some wires around when we were doing welding. So try and clean that back up. And maybe I'll try and paint the welds too. Actually, I'll probably knock both those out. So it's kind of the short list. If we have more time, we'll do more stuff. But those are kind of the first steps. So with that being said, I'll show you the fire bottle and how I'm going to mount it back in there. It's going to be a lot of just random check-ins on this video, a lot of little things. So hope you enjoy, stick around, and I'll talk to you in a bit. So first things first is this guy. This is our fire bottle. Required for a lot of endurance racing now. You've got nozzles in the engine bay, 2 nozzles on the dash. Keeps us safe in an accident. You just pull the thing there. Or the thing there, and it releases, fire juice everywhere. You have to get them recertified every 2 or 3 years, though. And I scratched the label on ours. We had a few months left, but I was like, let's just get it recertified, get a fresh label on there, so we have no questions at tech. So I got that back, but you can see it's just kind of sitting here, and I gotta, put the cables and stuff back on it. So that's the first step. We're gonna knock it out real quick, and just like that, she's in there. So not going anywhere. Strapped in, and if you give this guy a pull, you can see, yeah, that's translating on video. So everything's hooked back up there. Insert. Next step is to do the number panel. So I'll show you what it is. We have one on the front here, right here. These are mandatory, just so they can identify your car. However, when I replaced the bash bar on the back, again, shout out to Mr. Dahl on that one, that's where we used to put our number panel, so I need to find somewhere on the back of the car to place it. So here's the number panel. We're 302. At the Glen, we'll be number 30, because someone stole our number, unfortunately. We just waited too long to register. But I'm trying to figure out where on the bumper surface would look the best, and I'm starting to realize that front and center under the license plate there is pretty all right. It's blocked by the bash bar a little bit. So maybe we'll try and go a little lower with it. But I would like to keep it somewhat symmetrical. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just gonna pick a spot, wipe it down, slap it on there. I'll show you what I choose. It's not important, right? There we go, number panel applied. Sorry, it's gonna be hard to get a good picture of it. I was gonna go like under the license plate, and then I was kind of eyeballing this spot because the bash bar kind of covered it up, but I don't know. I was like, it'd be easier to read it if it's up higher, and it probably won't get messed up if it's up higher, and when it's raining, it won't get as dirty in theory, so that's where I went with it. I don't know, it looks all right. It looks all right, but if I really wanted this car to be pretty, there's a long way to go. So, but that's done. Another thing checked off the list. So next step here. First of all, the glove box broke. The left side kind of got out of whack. I'm gonna take all that out of there. So we've got our Raspberry Pi, right, which is powering our dashboard. And then we also have the UPS, the uninterruptible power supply, which powers, right now it's going to the camera as well as our hotspot, our Ericsson R980. Again, shout out KFP, Total IT Solutions. Let me know if you're interested in more of this, and I can send you more info and set you up. So anyways, my plan, I think, is, especially because this glove box is kind of jank at this point anyways, I'm just gonna blow holes through it with a drill and run some zip ties around these guys, and I think that'll be good enough to keep them in place. So here's what I came up with. I just drilled 4 holes in each side, and then I'm just gonna loop zip ties. Sorry, I don't have any hands here. loop zip ties around the unit and to the side of the glove box there. So we're gonna give that a shot, see how it works. I didn't measure anything, I just kind of eyeballed it. So, but I think it'll be good enough for what we're trying to do. All right, we got some updates here. It might actually look halfway decent on camera, but I've just been slathering our welds with paint, just gray paintbrush. Just slathering it up the best I can where the cage was repaired. Just to, I don't know, keep it from rusting, I guess, is my working theory. And then, I don't know if I showed it, but really happy with the way that the zip ties came together with these mounts. There is no movement in these, in either of these units at all under here. So it all tucks away and it's really good there. So we checked one more thing off the list, and then I'm gonna give these another coat on both sides of the car here. You can see I pulled the seat out. And then I'll check that off too. And the reason I was doing that was so I can go ahead and start rerouting these wires along the cage, but I was like, oh, we should paint it first. So yeah, I'm gonna finish doing that and then start routing the wires. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to show. So normally the antenna for the NB is in this region, like the stock radio antenna. We removed it, replaced it with a, like an antenna for radios. And obviously when we hit the wall this side, we lost communication with the driver. Not ideal. So when they did the body work, I was like, hey, just Bondo over that hole. We don't need it anymore. And I moved the antenna to this central location here, which I think is perfect because, it's pretty protected from damage. It looks good. It's got a nice flat surface. You need to have, with this style of antenna, basically this ball is reflecting off of the metal of the trunk and, creating that radio frequency or receiving the radio frequencies, and transmitting in this case. So it gives a nice flat surface for the antenna to work off of. And it looks good, dude. I actually really like it. I think it looks really good in the middle of the trunk there. So, yeah, that came out well. Yet another thing checked off the list. Fire bottle installed, wiring cleaned up, modules in the glove box installed, or, mounted properly. Welds brushed up, antenna installed. And now actually I'm idling the car. It's running right now. And basically the idea is I'm doing an auto tune on just the cold start of the car. It's not really cold today, but I don't know, I wanted to get it dialed in at least a little bit. And if we have a cold day and it's being annoying, we can just try it again. So I'm gonna let it warm up all the way through, and then I'm gonna clean up here. I would show you the wiring I cleaned up, but there's nothing really to show. I just zip tied it to the roll cage. Nothing crazy there. The seat's reinstalled, so we're good to go. My camera is running out on battery. So again, if you like the video, if you found something interesting in here, you have a question, something like that, let me know in the comments. It helps the algorithm. Like the video, it helps the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't and you want to see more videos. Again, helps the algorithm. So yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching. As always, I know this one, nothing too crazy happening in this video, but just trying to get them out more regularly and share kind of more about the car. So hope to see you on the next one. And yeah, thanks again for watching. See you guys.